So we're starting the game. And Fairfield Ludlow will have the first chance. Joseph Bokey takes the ball back. And a foul is called. A little bit too much body there as number 16, Garvin Spomfila, goes down, and number 4, Dante Talamini, was going to take this. Dante switches fields to number 6, Juan Villegas, who sends it long, and Fairfield, the Falcons, send it out the sideline. Now I will do my best to call the game and tell you who's playing, but East Hartford is playing with gold numbers, at least some of them, and it is very hard to identify the number on the back of their shirts. Throw in for Fairfield. I don't know if for short I should call them Fairfield or I should call them Ludlow. Deflection of so at this point early in the game, a couple minutes gone by, nobody has established any kind of control, and certainly didn't expect anybody to do so yet. Nice ball up front. Oh, yes. What a way to start. Robert Sam, golazo. Goal. That is just with less than 3 minutes gone by. The clock has been stopped, as is practice. Beautiful start for the Hornets. The Hornets have had a first round curse for many years, which they finally were able to break last year. So now that the curse has been broken, who knows how far they can go. They're definitely a strong team, and they should be able to go far. Nice work along the right side. East Hartford tries to maintain control. Ludlow gets it. Oh, that was a tough foul. I'm surprised there's no card that came out for that one. That was Yao coming in hard for that ball. Man still down. Referees are conferring. I mean, the conditions are wet, so it's easier for players to get injured out there. I'm surprised that it didn't even seem like the referee gave Yao a talking to on that one. Hopefully there won't be repercussions. So it's going to be a long free kick attempt by Fairfield. And first action in the game for Julio Argueta. Long throw in. Robert Sam is on the end of that. Still gets his foot on it. Still East Hartford ball. They are pouncing on every loose ball that they see. That was number 2, Wilbert Hercules, who regained possession of that. Shot attempted from way outside, and the keeper is down, and I did not see what happened in that play. But they're calling for assistance. Also in the game for the Hornets, Emmanuel Ofori, who's playing it out on the right. Keeper's back up, but it looks like he might be coming out. Yes, we have a new keeper in the game. And it looks like it might have been a drop ball at the point where he whistled. They're making it an indirect kick. East Hartford controls. Sends it long again. Oh, nobody there. That was Emmanuel Ofori who sent that shot over the goal. Nice shot to attempt. If it doesn't go in, if somebody's there, then they can definitely hit it in. 1-0, the Hornets lead. Oh! And that was Anthony de la Cruz who spun on that one, and it just went a few feet wide. Hornets have definitely been more dangerous to this point than Fairfield. Robert Sam was called for a foul as he held up there and used his back for leverage. Free kick for Fairfield. I have always preferred real grass over these artificial fields, but the one real big advantage that is given by the artificial fields is, and it's going to be goal kick for East Hartford, that on a day like today that it's been raining intensely, there is no standing water on the field. And there's essentially pipes underneath the surface that allow drainage to happen very, very easily. So that's by far one of the greatest advantages of these fields. Lets it go. Julio calls him off the ball. Takes his time. High punt, which goes out of bounds without anybody touching it. Joseph comes forward. Thought he got fouled there. No call. That should. Patrick Kilbride will do the throw in for Fairfield, and it looks like the keeper is back in, so it's good to see that he didn't suffer a game-ending injury there. You really want both teams to put their best foot forward in something like this after they've worked so hard. Julio again takes his time. Almost 8 minutes have elapsed. East Hartford leads 1-0. Goal by Robert Sam. De La Cruz sends it to the right, a little bit too far. And that's by far the most dangerous opportunity so far by Fairfield, and Julio is right on that, as was the rest of the defense. And the ball goes out the end line. Does it? And it'll be a goal kick. Now, the last game I did was the Manchester game, as I mentioned earlier. East Hartford won 5-0, and I was criticized rather harshly by Kofi, who scored 2 of those goals. In his opinion, my commentary was not exciting enough, and I needed to yell goal when there was a goal. And so I'm going to try and work on that today. I didn't do it for the first goal because it sort of crept up on me, so I'm going to try and remember to do that. Again, it goes over the end line. We'll have a goal kick for Julio Argueta. 1-0 Hornets lead. 30 minutes left to play in the first half. Joseph Boki will take the goal kick. Long to the 50-yard line. East Hartford ball. Switching fields. Again, Robert Sam at the end on the end of that pass. And he sends it to De La Cruz, who takes a nice shot. Actually, that was not De La Cruz. And Julio sends it out the sideline. Yao took his time on that one, and by the time he wanted to do something, there were two men on him. And looks like Nick Rulo is setting up for a long throw-in. These can be extremely dangerous, especially on this kind of field where the ball really can bounce. Keeper comes out. Aye, misses it by a little bit. He got lucky. Look at that ball bounce.
That's a collision.
Oh, that could have been so dangerous. It's always a bad sign when a corner kick, a free kick from that far out is allowed to bounce. And is there a deflection? Yep, a deflection on the play. Over everybody. Just a little bit too high for anyone to do anything with that. Neither team has had much control of the ball. It seems like 3, maybe 4 passes for each team, and then the other team takes control of the ball. It is tougher since the conditions are wet. Again, that's number 5, Nico Rulo, coming in for the throw-in. And a corner kick is called. That can certainly be dangerous. Cristo Bocci is going to do the honors on the corner kick. Julio gets a hand on it. Nobody else touches it, so it'll be Fairfield ball. 22 minutes left to play here in the first half. And looks like another corner kick has been called. Low kick. Eaststar forgot to it first. That's the right play. Another corner kick. They've been down here for a little while. All it takes is one mistake for the ball to go in. The longer they're there, the more chances they will get. Again, the Hornets quickly send it out for another corner kick. Julio goes up high for that one with a fist. Punches it out. And Hornets are trying to get it upfield, and right now Fairfield is all over them. At least for the moment, Fairfield seems to have the inertia. Anthony de la Cruz makes it past one. There's a second defender there. Garvins comes out, and is that number? I can't tell. Number 19? I honestly can't tell what number he is. Offside is called. Joseph Bokey sits up to take it. Just changes fields. Yaw took a chance with that one. He should have got rid of it sooner. I've told Joseph the same thing. Very often he tries to dribble it in the back, and all it takes is one mistake. Okay. Now, the man who came in is number 13, but number 13 is Johan Stagnaro, and that's not Johan Stagnaro. So Actually, I think Johan is in that wall. Not the man I was looking at before. Oh, keeper came out. There was nobody there. They're taking chances, and that yell that we just heard there is Coach Jesus de la Cruz. Jesus is Anthony's father, and he just coached the boys U14 team for East Hartford and the Connecticut Cup tournament that took place this past Saturday, where the Hornets, well, actually, I'm not sure if they call themselves the Hornets, the East Hartford Soccer Club 14 and under boys travel team fell in the final by 2-1. Excellent coach. I don't know how many times he's brought his teams to either the final of the state cup. And at that stage, you know, making it to the final, that's the big deal. Winning the final, sure. And in that game, there was a very questionable call, 1 minute and 30 seconds into the second half, where the keeper for the other team put 2 hands in the back of the East Hartford player. No call was made. I do not understand why not. I do not know where the referee was on the field at that time, but no matter what, he should have seen it. Oh, what a nice ball. Wow. Instant offense there. Very nice.
Let's go East!
I just can't believe Joseph's confidence in the back. Just quickly changes, you know, from left to right. If he loses that ball, there's no one behind him. Takes a lot of confidence to do that. Ball went out off of Robert Sam. A lot of space. Deflection favors Fairfield. Will take the throw-in. It'll be number 12, Patrick Kilbride. Number 10, Crystal Bocci comes out. I cannot see the number of his replacement. Collision there between two players. Neither one of them had control of the ball. Referee decided not to call a foul. I probably would have done the same, even though it looked pretty bad from here. Dante sends the service in. I'm sure he wishes he could have that one back. 13 and a half minutes left to play. As Emmanuel, who went down over there, foul was called, or was it a throw-in for Fairfield? Yeah, the foul was called. There was contact. The referee was right there. Looked like a handball there. Certainly not, what would you call it, on purpose, but he certainly gained an advantage, and his hand was not in a natural position at the time, so referee calls it. And as Emmanuel tried to go around him, the defender sent that ball out for a corner kick.
Come on, Joe. Take it.
Oh!
Good hit. Good hit.
They tried to surprise him. One defender was up to the task, put enough pressure that the ball went wide. 11 minutes left to play in the first half. Yep. Foul is called as the player had a hand on Anthony's back. Joseph comes up to take that. A lot of contact there. Robert Sam is back in the game. Immediately he goes into the attack. And East Stratford will have another corner kick. Both teams that have had their share of corner kicks in this game. Again, the low, short corner kick. Didn't surprise them the first time, didn't surprise them that time either. keeper calls Dante off the ball. Lets the team spread out. High punt over everybody. Calls finally made. Seems like there's some shirt pulling there. The guys really should tuck in their shirts. It's easier to see when a shirt is pulled if your shirt's tucked in.
Look at the gravity! Ridiculous. Look at the gravity!
Oh! That pass is just a little bit behind where it needed to be. Nice try.
That's not shoulder to shoulder, that's driving! Come on, guys. Don't let them stay there. We're not going to follow them every time.
Dante Talamini will take the throw in. 5 minutes and a half left on the clock. 1 goal lead certainly is not much of a cushion.
Strong play.
Oof. I heard that contact from way over here. Oh. That was so close. I could see that play developing there.
Let's go east. Play with the back.
Players down after his contact with Robert Sam. Okay, I believe that is number 19. Let's see, let's zoom in. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Yeah, 19. So his name is Ryan Daly. It looked like a 13, but it is Johan Stagnaro who's playing over there in the midfield with number 13. Johan, who likes to claim that I am the worst referee in the world.
Close up, Ryan, close up.
And Joseph just coolly controls that, sends it up the sideline. The Hornets are letting them hold on to that ball longer than they should. Man is down. Looked like he was hit after the play. No call is made. He definitely got him after the play. One of the deficiencies of the two-man system is that on a play like that, when both referees are quite far from the play, one is all the way back on the 40-yard line watching for the offside. He's the one that probably should have made the call, and then the other referee was on perhaps the 10-yard line, but all the way on the opposite side of the field, and he can't make that call because there are too many men in between him and the play, so he can't see. So they set up for another long throw-in. 2 minutes left. Clock had been stopped. Both teams making subs. Clock's restarted. And the Hornets send it out to safety. Looks like he may attempt another long throw in, but he's just too far right now to be able to do something with that. Anthony sends it long, allows everybody to move up. They had been stuck back on that side for quite a while. 1.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Oh, Dante sticking his foot out at the last moment to save that play. Backheel pass. Still in control by Fairfield. They switch sides. And the Hornets are able to send it out to safety. 44 seconds left to play. Another long throw-in attempt. This may be the last chance of this half. And nope, there will be a corner kick, another one. They rush to take that one. And that's it. So the first half ends with the Hornets leading 1-0. The winner of this game, by the way, will be playing in the second round against the winner between Fairfield Prep, who's ranked third, and Stanford, who is ranked 30th. Be back in a minute.